All right, I think we're live here. All right, so I know a couple weeks ago I said I was going to turn a bat out of this piece of cherry that I have here, but my mom recently got like a new KitchenAid mixer, and she made some spaghetti the other day, and she realized she needed a like spaghetti dryer. So she was looking at them online, and I just said, I can actually make one. And I had something on the lathe I was going to turn, and it wasn't um, really in need of a bat, so I didn't really worry about turning the bat here. So it's been sitting on the lathe for a couple weeks. I've been a little busy. As you can see, my workshop's kind of a mess, but I got a nice cabinet put up here and a piece of MDF. So I'm going to be getting a new workbench, so everything's going to be organized a bit better. So yeah, it'll be really nice. And right in here, I actually have all my resin stuff. I can't really angle this so you can see, but yeah. So it's really nice. Oh, and I also fixed my microphone too. I fixed it because a couple weeks ago when I did my other live stream, you couldn't hear me. I went to go use my microphone the other day and it wasn't working at all. So I realized I think something's broken, and I started watching videos and stuff, and everybody said, like, you need this adapter, and it costed more than the microphone itself. So I was thinking there's got to be something broken. So I took it apart, and it turns out one of the wires wasn't soldered on there. Hey, everybody. Hey, Steve and Bailey Woodworks. Nice to see you guys here. Yeah, I started talking before anybody really showed up. So I'm going to turn I'm going to make a pasta or like spaghetti dryer. It's just something you like hang your spaghetti off of when it dries. My mom was going to buy one the other day, and I said that I could just make her one. So this is going to be like the post. It's kind of hard to explain right now. So this is going to be the base, and I'm going to turn that. So that is going to like sit right on here, and then that's going to go on top with a bunch of little pegs cut out. Let me see if I can try to find one. I'm going to have to unplug for a minute. So I got my little spindle here. So I'm going to cut these up probably at about 2 inches or so. And I'm going to drill a bunch of holes in there, so it's going to kind of glue right in there, and it's going to hold spaghetti or like noodles, whatever. I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much with that. It's kind of hard to explain, and I'm not really good at like coming up with words on the spot. So that's how all of my videos are. And I just come up with words on the spot, like, hey, yeah, today I'm gonna make a coaster, so let's go for it. So yeah, I'm planning on making my videos scripted from now on. So my English is gonna be a little bit better, because then I can type it up and like tape it to my tripod. So yeah, I'll know what to say. Yeah. All right, well, no sense in wasting time here, so let's get to it. Need a haircut, too. In my older videos, I started recording those in October, and I hadn't gotten a haircut since the September before, so my hair was really long, and then I ended up getting a mullet for a minute. That was a funny story for another day, but yeah, I ended up getting a mullet, and that was in a couple videos. And then, then I got an actual haircut. That was a funny story, too. But yeah, I'm going to need another one sometime. But why am I talking about my haircut when I should be wood turning? All right, guys, let's start. What do you mean my lathe looks a little low? Like it's not tall enough? Oh, I know what you're saying now. So when I first built this, I was a lot shorter than I am now. So I was really short at the time when I built this stand. So I had to build a little like step stool. And over time, I've gotten taller. And I'm just used to standing on my little stool I built there. I mean, I could probably get away without using it. Let me see if I can maybe try without. I haven't really played around at all. That means I could actually get this a bit closer. All right, let me lower this a little bit here. All right, let's see how it works. Oh, okay. I didn't really know it was supposed to be like that. I thought it was supposed to be more kind of at your waist. I didn't really know it was kind of supposed to be higher than that. So, knowing that, I'll probably quit using this thing. Yeah, I used a lot of plywood or plywood 2x4s on that. Used kind of a bunch of scrap that I had though. Could probably go faster. I do know how to actually. Well, I do know how to change this actually. So I'm gonna have to take the phone off the tripod. All right. Well, all right. So there's the belt right in there. I have changed this before. I never really know where to put it, so I pretty much just have it on one spot all the time, one setting. I don't really feel like changing that right now. I think it's on the highest setting, or maybe it's on the lowest. I'm not quite sure. There we go. There we go. I want to lose these screws. There we go. There we go. Oh, all tangled up here. Oh, it's on the lowest? Okay. I'll have to change that afterwards. Yeah, a while back I was looking on Craigslist and I found a really nice grizzly lathe. I think it was a 2007 model, but it was in like great shape. And I think they go for like around $700-800, and the guy was selling it for $250. I was gonna buy it, and then I'm like, I don't know. I've only had this one for like half a year, so I guess I'll at least get to a year before I buy another one. So yeah, the last live stream I did, I got really nervous and sweaty, and I was getting really nervous. I'm like, I don't know what to say, because then I'm looking at, the chat number going up and a lot of people talking on there. And I saw a lot of people tuning in. I'm like, all right, well, I got to go check out my dogs now. So I got kind of nervous and yeah, kind of chickened out there. All right, try it. There we go. All right, that's good. Yeah, and the live stream I did before that, you guys probably haven't seen it unless you tuned in, because right after I was playing my stereo here. I had tunes hooked up and I had a CD going, and then I ended up getting a copy strike, and then my live stream got restricted. I thought originally that it was because YouTube's like bots picked up that I was, younger, and a lot of times my comments get disabled on videos because um, it picks up it makes it sound like I have a child in my video, but it's just me. And honestly, I don't care if people comment something bad. I can handle it. Usually by deleting it, I don't really, fire back at anybody. But I think that's the kind of stuff YouTube tries to, prevent, which is why they cancel comments. I'm not sure. I haven't looked too much into it. That's not something I really looked into while starting a channel. I really looked into like copyright and stuff like that, which obviously on that live stream I didn't do good at. But yeah, now I know a little bit more about that, and I I don't know. I start talking about random stuff at random times. Not even like, anything that gets brought up. I just start talking. But anyways, yeah. I think I gotta move that here. There we go. Okay. I'll have to start doing that at some point. You know what? Let me try it right now. Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, I gotta go grab a tool real quick. I have to unplug again. Oh, okay. I'll have to check them out tomorrow morning. So it's a little over an inch. I need to get it down to 3/4. All right, better check my battery life here. Oh, where's my battery? At some point, I might have to unplug my microphone and plug my charger in. I would like to get this thing pretty much done tonight. It depends on what time it is that I pretty much get finished with it, but I'd like to get a majority of it done. Yes, that's 3/4 of an inch. Jeez. I don't know what that is. That's about an inch. Honestly, I don't really care. It looks good enough as it is. Alright. So now I'm just gonna smooth it out a bit and make it a little bit nicer. Alright, so this is the only time I don't have sandpaper right under my lathe. I gotta go dig through a box to try to find some. Alright, got a couple fresh pieces of paper. I guess I'm gonna start out at 100 grit and 220. I think I have 80. I'm gonna go try to find some. Alright, so this isn't 80, this is 60. I thought it was 80, but it's 60, I guess. Alright, let's plug this back in. Check the battery life here. 45%. Should be alright for this. There we go. Whoop. One time I was turning a bowl, I think it was my Sour Patch bowl, and I was trying to sand it, and I ended up doing something really weird like that, like getting my fingernail cut like with the sandpaper, and it ended up like ripping half my nail off. It was pretty bloody and gruesome. It did not feel very good at all. Okay, maybe it wasn't as bloody as I'm, saying it. I dramatize things a little bit. Is that a word? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. So it's not beautiful, but I think it looks pretty good. Start off with 100 now. Oh, that's really nice. All right, last grit here. I believe this is 220. All right, that looks pretty nice. I'm gonna sand around this end right here, the left end. I don't think I really need to at all here. That looks pretty nice. It's pretty smooth. I'm just gonna focus right here. Sawdust. All right, that looks pretty nice. So I don't want it this tall, so I'm probably gonna have to cut it I don't know, maybe 6 inches. I'm not quite sure. I gotta do some measuring. So let's get this off the lathe. All right. Get my hat. All right. So, to measure how long this is. So it's about 16 inches, so I don't really want it that long. I think a foot will be more than long enough. All right. Let's head on over to the bandsaw. Yeah, my blade on here is pretty dull, so it might not cut through the best. Man, that's gonna cut at a weird angle, isn't it? Should have just parted it off when on the lathe. That would have been a better idea. Yeah, let's do that instead. All right. All right, that's better. So that right there is the better end. So I'm gonna have to save more of up here than down here. So I'm gonna have to cut it around here or something, and then right there. All right. So we want. Jeez. All right. Try to make a mark with my finger. All right. Let's part it off. Alright, yeah, nice mark made. Yeah, I forgot that this thing's really dull. So, I need all of these to be sharpened at some point. I just gotta figure out the special little, I don't even know what the heck it's called, but a lot of you guys probably know. It's just like a little, I don't even know. It goes on the grinder so you can sharpen your cutters. I don't even know what it's called, but yeah. It's too late for this right now. It's too late for explaining things. All right. Get my saw here. That'll cut it. All right. All right. Jig, that's what I was thinking. I just couldn't remember the name. I can even get it in here. Actually, yeah, that's not gonna work. Just twist that around, actually. There we go. Yeah, that's something that's something a sander can handle. Alright, that can just go in the garbage. Alright, now we just gotta figure this out. This end right here. And then we're set to go with the rest of the project here. If I can get this tailstock down, jeez. There we go. Oh, it's too late for us. Be good enough, I guess. Alright, that's biting pretty good. Hey, John, how you doing? Alright. That's how we do it. Oh, now we gotta find it. Where'd it go? Some more? Oh, there it is. Alright. There's our spindle. Alright, let's head over to what is now my workbench. This is just a table I pulled out of my room. I moved a lot of things around because I'm gonna be adding a little thing to my channel here soon. I'm gonna be doing another investment in something. So I'm gonna make it a surprise once I start uploading videos. But I moved my room all around. That's my That's my jeez. That's why my workbench went into my room, is because I thought that would be better than getting some flimsy desk. So, well, I did not even know I could do that. I accidentally hit that. All right, well, that's pretty cool. All right. Now I think I'm gonna have to unplug my mic because my battery's getting pretty low. So I'm gonna have to unplug this so I can plug my phone in. There we go. I think that's in there. Maybe not. There we go. That's better. Jeez. Alright, well, that'll work just like that, I think. Alright, so I don't need this stupid microphone anymore. Whee! Alright, it'll take me a little bit to get set up here. here's what we're going to be working with today. Now, there's going to be a bit of measuring. First, I got to sand the ends of this. And I got to get a saw. All right. Yeah, it has to go higher. That'll work. There we go. That looks straight. I was just making sure neither of those ends were at an angle, because if I started putting everything together and something was at an angle, it wouldn't be too good. So, let me check here. What do we got in here? JP Makes, hey, how you doing? All right, let's try my new little thing I found out about. Cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. All right. What am I gonna do? First, I gotta get this thing glued down to the base. So I'm gonna have to sand these ends a little bit. big old slab of maple I had. I'm really getting low on wood. I gotta buy some more sometime. Guess it's gonna start raining. In about a minute here, it's just gonna start pouring for like 10 minutes straight. Alright, I'm just gonna look at my phone for a picture of reference, see if I'm doing everything right here. That's a weird size. Seems to slide like. I think that'll work. This is an inch. Yep. Oh, jeez. Man, I've never had that happen before. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, it should be just deep enough for what I want to do here. Oh, dang. I might have to turn that down a little bit more. Put it in there. Yeah, because that's not quite an inch. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to have to go back over the lathe and trim these down a bit. And I forgot I'm plugged in. Okay. That'll work, I guess. Maybe I could just make that hole better, please. Didn't even fix this. Semi-R. 1 1/8. That might work too. Alright, let's try that before we throw that in the lathe. Sorry guys, I get kind of all over the place a lot. Let me get those out of the way. Here. That should work. See what work. Try from the other side, I guess. This one will be good. So it's not straight. So isn't any better with the charge anyways. Alright, I guess that'll do it. Yeah, that's too big, but it'll work, I guess. Oh, that'll work. Sweet, alright. Alrighty. Alright, so now we got this kind of put together a little bit in our heads. So that's what that's for. This is going to be the top, and I'm going to cut a bunch of these to go right there, and that's what you're going to hang your noodles off of. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? All right, so I'm going to have to go over and grab some of my wood glue. We're going to tack that right in there. Supposed to go that on, yeah. So we'll just wipe it off my hands here. All right, that's not real. Okay, so Vicky and JP were asking what I'm making here. So I'm making like a noodle hanger dryer. So a lot of people make homemade noodles, and my mom just got into doing that. And she needed a way to like hang them so they dry and then you boil them. So what this does is the only part I haven't gotten to yet. So they're gonna be like little dowels in here that are gonna hold the noodles so they dry. This is a lot better than laying them all over the kitchen counter like we did the other day. That kind of sucked. That's all right. I said I'd get to this some point here, And I figured, you know what? I kind of feel like doing this today, and I might as well do a little live stream and use that piece of cherry that I have on the lathe. So here's what I'm doing. Yeah. So now I gotta find the center of this bad boy right here. Might have to make that lower. Oh, sheesh. So that means that would be 6 inches. I believe that is 2. So that means that would be 1 inch. Alright, there's the center of that. So I think this end is about 1 inch. So we'll have to do that instead of an 1/8. Of course, all of my batteries I have in this workshop are dead. Alright, well, I guess we'll go use the last of the other battery. And take the big XR battery out of my saw. That'll get the job done. Yep, that'll work. Alright. All over the place today. All over the place, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. So for right now, before putting that on, I do want to test fit that though. Shoot. Just snug enough that it doesn't want to go on there. And that's too big. Do you have anything else? Let me see if I can try to widen this hole a little bit. Just gonna do a slot. Oh, that works. Sweet. So I'm a little nervous there. I'm like, I don't know what the heck to do. Alright. Do it like I do. Sloppy. Don't take that out of context, please. Hey, Crafting Nook. How you doing? I met her on David Eisenhower's live stream the other night. They all gave me a bunch of shout outs and stuff and subscribed to me. Thank you again for that. I really appreciate it. Now I'm just picking glue off my fingers here. Yeah. So now I gotta figure out how many dowels I want. I was thinking maybe. Actually, let me refer back to that picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Looks like they have 8 on each side. I think I'm gonna do 5 though. For the amount of noodles we're probably gonna make, I think 5 will be more than enough. It's half an inch, I believe. Use a forcemeter bit for this. Alright, so I got 3/8 of an inch. I think that's gonna work. Alright. For whatever reason, I thought this was half inch, but it's not. 3/8 is kind of weird. Maybe it's a quarter? Yeah, it's gotta be 3/8. Alright, well, I guess this is 3/8 of an inch. Alright, now I'm gonna mark spots here. So we got a foot. That's not gonna be enough. That'll work. That'll work. I might need a vise to do this. The workbench I'm planning to get will actually have a vise on it, so that'll be nice. But for now, I'm gonna have to go over to the vise on my dad's workbench that he built. See you later, Vicky. It's getting late. I'm kind of getting ready for bed anyways here. Alright. Get the welder out of the way. No, wrong side of it. I want to crimp it. Alright, before I go too deep, let's see if that'll fit. Yeah, I think that'll work. nice. All right, something's going good tonight. Man, I've been going for an hour and a half here. All right, wow. This sawdust over here. All right. All right, now I'm gonna go grab my tape measure and pencil, and we'll finish that side off. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? Light on here. That's not plugged in. That's fine, I guess. Alrighty, it's pretty nice. Now that's a little scratched up there, but I can sand that off. It's got a little bit of grease on it. Let's head back over to my workbench. All right, bye, Chris. I think that's your name. Everybody's saying bye. So, yeah. We'll see you later. I don't really expect everybody to stay here all night long. I know it's kind of late for a lot of you folks, so I just figured I'd pop in and do a live stream real quick. I'll probably end up finishing this off at some other point. I do want to get these cut out and glued in there, and that's probably about all I'm going to be able to do tonight. I probably would be able to finish the whole thing, but probably another 20-minute live stream at some other point will finish this all up. But for right now, we're going to measure how long these are going to be. Something maybe a few inches out at least. We have to hold a lot. Please. This is the only tape measure I could find. It's a 25-foot heavy dual tape measure, and I just couldn't find any smaller one. The other one I have is at the bottom of my tool bag, so I'll probably do about 3 inches. And depending on how much that's going to be in there. So about, I don't know, we'll just say 3 inches. Not a big deal. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm cutting these out. Sure as heck don't want to do that with a handsaw. Bandsaw is kind of dangerous. The scroll saw is kind of close to my thing. I don't know, I guess we could try the scroll saw. We're using every tool tonight, huh? I guess we'll just throw my sticker out there. Throw a sticker out just out of the way, not throw it out. Yeah, it should work. I haven't given him a shout out yet, but thanks to the plumber Lorian, I actually won his sticker giveaway. He sent me one of his brand new stickers, so yeah. I haven't given him a shout out yet, but been wanting to get some videos done here, but I've been kind of short on time. But let's turn this little light on here. And I gotta mark 3 inches. There we go. Pencil! You have a million pencils in this workshop. I don't find a single one. There it is. It must be easier to do this with a ruler. I bet I can dig one out. Well, that'll do. Oh, just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That's literally just enough out of that one piece there. Alright, well, let's get cutting this, I guess. Let's see, let's do it on the low side. And I forget, I gotta turn this here. I haven't used this in a while, so. So that's the only one I don't need. Let's just recount all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. We have enough of that. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta sand this up. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but when I tear like a piece of sandpaper off, I have it kicking around the workshop for like, I don't know, maybe a year. I just threw out an old piece of like, I think 60 grit sandpaper the other day when I was cleaning up. That I had to kick it around for a while. It was so dull. It was like right down to the paper. I turn on music because it's just kind of awkward and quiet, but I don't want to get copy struck again. And I don't have any copyright-free music on file either, so I'm just going to have to sit here and listen to this darn cricket over here. Alright, I think this is going to work. Just kind of see how this is going to look here. Wow. It's going to look really good, actually. So I don't know whether I want to glue all these pegs in first, and once that dries up, put that on top, or put that on top and then glue the pegs in. I'm not quite sure. What do you guys think? I'm gonna plug my phone back in. There we go, it's better. So my lazy self would like to just glue it all together right now and come back in the morning to see it all fall apart. But honestly, I think what probably would be the best idea would be to take that off and glue all these in first. In 7th grade, I had shop class. We had what we called a STEAM lab in my school. It was relatively new. I don't know when we built it, but we had a STEAM lab, and we had a nice shop class and everything. And it was always ninth period, which was the end of the day for me. So I always used to get excited after, I think, science it was, and I'd go to shop class and we build all sorts of cool stuff. And I actually learned a lot from it. My teachers there were really cool. They really liked what I did. And they were actually part of the reason why I'm sitting here doing what I do now. That class really inspired me to get into woodworking. I really enjoyed it to begin with, but until I started going to that class, I really became interested in woodworking. And what got me into really what I am doing now, I went to the grocery store one day and I picked out a magazine. I thought it was like kind of bandsaw woodworking stuff. So I was going to pick it out for my dad. And we brought it home and he said it was for a scroll saw. Now, I didn't know what a scroll saw was. And I don't really think he did either, but, he was aware of them, but didn't really know or have one or use one. So I started seeing the pictures and stuff and, what people were making. I was thinking, wow, these are really cool. I want to start doing that. So I was actually awarded Student of the Year, and I was sent a portion of money, and it was like a memorial for somebody who lives around where I do. And so I was sent a portion of money, and that actually went towards my scroll saw. And so I went out and I bought a scroll saw and some blades, and I started getting right at it. And within a couple of days, I was making some really cool stuff. I mean, I made a really cool sign. I don't know if you guys heard of Alien, the movie. It's a really good movie. And I found like a xenomorph stencil online and cut it out. And that was like one of the first days I got my scroll saw. And one day watching scroll sawing videos, I found out about wood turning. I was, recommended one of Andy Phillips' videos, and I started watching those, and I thought it was really cool. So that's pretty much how I got into woodworking. Was really just a magazine, but there were some other things along the way that really made me become interested in what I do. And now I don't really play video games. I don't really play sports. This is pretty much what I do all the time. Yeah, I really like it too. I think this is really fun, and you know, getting in touch with you guys and doing these, live streams and videos and stuff, and getting really good feedback. I really do appreciate it, and it really does make me feel good, and it makes me want to thrive for the greater good and make some really good videos and stuff. But so that's a little backstory of how I got into doing what I do. I'm not perfect at it, not like anybody else. Nobody's going to be perfect at it. I'm still learning. But I think it's really good to get into it now. So years down the road, you can be a professional. And, yeah, even my parents are really proud of me. Family, my grandparents, they all really think this is really cool what I do. And it makes me really proud. And, yeah, doing these kind of things. But anyways, now that I'm done talking about stuff, let's get to working on this here, because I got to go to bed here soon. It's almost... Well, it's a little out for 9:30, so I have to finish this up and go to bed. It's funny, half of the tools my dad has are mine. The bandsaw, he doesn't really use that a whole lot. I'm the only one who uses it, and I bust it half the time. So I use that. His table saw, he uses occasionally, but yeah, I'd say we both use that about the same amount. He had a drill press kicking around one day, I found, and I pulled that out and started using it. And then he found out that he had it, so he started using it. And yeah, just a lot of tools. He has got me into this stuff. And I actually wanted to start a channel last April, and I was making really dumb projects with clay and stuff. I thought it was really cool making clay projects and videos, and I never uploaded them, which in hindsight it's a good thing too. I came up with a really dumb name for my channel. It was going to be called Peachy Beach Studios. That was really stupid. I don't even know how I came up with it, but then later on, like last August, then I started woodworking and stuff, and then I wanted to create a channel. And one day I just kind of came up with a craftsman's imagination, and I just thought that was really cool. And here I am now. September, I drew up the logo that I had. It took me probably about a month to draw. I did a digital drawing of it. I had a little Intuos tablet, Wacom Intuos tablet, and I drew it on my computer. At the time, I was going to school, so I didn't really have a lot of time to do it. It'd be every once in a while when I had a couple minutes, or I didn't feel like doing class, which happened a lot, and that's why I didn't upload for a couple months earlier this year. My grades got kind of low because I was too busy with YouTube, and my parents said, like, you gotta focus on school and not YouTube, and I realized that, and then I started taking it very seriously, and I did my best to keep up with school and YouTube and everything else I had going on. And, I made it. I'm going into high school, so I made it. But, yeah, I wanted to start one last August, September, but I didn't have the guts to ask if I could start one. So, I had to convince my parents a little bit too, because, they're concerned of, what I'm doing online and stuff. And, so I had to convince them to, start a YouTube channel. And I didn't really ask until I had a couple videos made. And I convinced them, some reasons, some ways to be safe online. And I, made it, I don't know what to say, how to say it, but I made it seem like I really knew what I was talking about. Looking into the copyright thing, all that kind of stuff. And then in January 13th, I started a YouTube channel and uploaded my first few videos, and here I am now, doing some live streams and stuff. And, I asked if it was okay if I started talking in my videos, and they agreed with that. And at some point here, you might even see my face at the end of one of my videos. You never know. So, yeah, anyways, now that I've just been talking for no reason for 20 minutes here, yeah, let's get these glued in here. I get distracted easily. I'm a talker. If you ever meet me, I will probably talk a lot. Anybody still here? Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna have to put a little dab in there. Don't need to fill the hole. Just a little dab will be good. Come on, Morgan. You can do this. It's not rocket science. At first, I really wasn't a huge fan of the whole live stream thing, but now that I actually have projects and stuff to do, now when I start a live stream, I get really nervous, and then like now, I start talking a lot and getting real comfortable. So, this will be just enough glue. So wipe a little bit off here. Just wipe that, I guess. Spin it around a bit there. There we go. right. I don't think those will fall out if I just put it right up on there. Do it this way. This wood glue dries relatively fast for some reason. One of those are falling out, so I guess that's a good sign. Yeah, I really didn't want to use all this maple I had because I don't really have any more wood, and it's kind of expensive to buy right now. So I will be getting a job sometime soon, so I will be able to afford a lot of this stuff at some point. Because I'm going on 14 here in a few days, so I'll have to polish up my YouTube channel description. And yeah, be getting a job so I can actually pay for a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I do. I collect bottles and cans and stuff, and I redeem them. I get a little couple bucks, and usually goes right back into the channel, like the microphone and tripod and stuff I bought. I do. Jeez, what am I, 5? I do a lot of installs and jobs and stuff with my dad. We do some work on the side for some people. We put in some ACs, couple furnaces, and yeah, I usually make like $100 off of that. So that's some good cash that goes in my pocket for some other stuff like stickers or whatever dumb stuff that I buy for the channel. Yeah, do some other jobs. I painted a deck the other day. I don't even remember. I think it was Saturday. I painted a deck, and my dad had to replace some spindles and stuff on the deck because it started sinking in the ground. I'm not quite sure. I think it started sinking, and we were called over to fix some stuff. So we did that, and I painted a deck, and I also at the same place I painted a windowsill in the bathroom and caulked around the tub, and yeah, I do some other stuff like that. Do some electrical work and plumbing, heating, AC, HVAC. That's all plumbing. I mean, heating and ventilation. It's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. That's what HVAC stands for. But, yeah. It's funny. I don't really have a lot of people to talk to a lot, so just talking out loud to you guys is, fun for me, I guess. All right. Feeling pretty good about myself here. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on there. I'll pop it in there. That'll work just fine. Yeah. Me and my dad are actually going on another job tomorrow. We gotta fix a railing for a porch, a different place, because it was all chewed up by birds or beetles or something. I'm not quite sure. But we gotta fix one of those, and we gotta lay down some stone. There's like a little, I can't even think. Jeez, I can't even think. There's like a little stone wall, maybe about 2-3 feet high, and some of the top stones are coming off of it. So we gotta mix up some mortar and lay down some new stone, and we gotta run an electric cord, power extension cord. There we go, extension cord for like a little water fountain out in the garden. So we gotta do some of that kind of dumb stuff, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. I might post some pictures on Instagram. I probably will. I will. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what's been going on here. I probably won't do a whole lot next week. I might post some pictures. I'm going to be away next week, taking a vacation for my birthday. It's next Tuesday, so if you want to pop in and say happy birthday, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to be around next week. There might be a video. It depends on if I get something edited this weekend. I'm going to be leaving on Monday, and I'll be coming back probably next Saturday. So, yeah, I might keep in touch with you guys, post some stuff online. But here's this for right now. I will take some pictures. We'll post that on Instagram tonight. And once it's dry, we'll get some noodles hanging, and I'll show you. So, I think this is about it. Unless you want to see me, guys, or if you guys want to see me pick up, which I probably won't, because it's almost 10 o'clock at night. But yeah, so this is probably about it for tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and yeah, listening to me just blindly and randomly talk about things. What the hell? Yeah, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Also, you guys for sticking around since the very beginning. I don't know if there are any of you guys, but I want to thank you guys who did stick around from the beginning of the live stream till now. I want to thank you a lot, and yeah, thank you for all the nice comments. And yeah, I hope we'll see you guys some other point, probably another 8 weeks. Oh wow, you guys didn't even see it. All right, so that's what it looks like. So, yeah, it'll be plenty big enough to hang some noodles off of. It's about, I don't know, maybe pushing 1.5 feet tall. So, yeah, be able to put some nice noodles on there. All right, we'll see you guys. Thank you, Sandy. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. So, yeah, good night, you guys. No. No, no. No, I don't want to do that. Jeez. There we go. All right, end broadcast.